In this video, we're going to solve quadratic equations by the square root property. So solve the following equation for x. Now you'll notice that we have no middle term here. Like we don't have a trinomial like previous problems. There is no x term. We just have x squared equals 36. So I can just right away solve this by square rooting each side. So I'm going to square root the left side, and I'm going to square root the right side. When I square root the left side, I get x is equal to, when I square root the right side, I'm going to get two possible answers there. I'm going to either get 6 or I'm going to get negative 6. So negative 6, if I put negative 6 in and I square it, I get 36. If I put 6 in and I square it, I get 36. So anytime you do the square root here, and actually I'm going to rewrite that a little different. I'm going to write that as x is equal to plus and minus 6. Or x is equal to 6 and x is equal to negative 6. So anytime you square root a number, you're going to have two possible solutions there, the positive and negative version. Let's do a second example. We have negative x squared plus 18 equals 14, and again, there are no x terms. So because there's no x terms, I can solve for the x squared to be by itself by subtracting 18 on each side. I get negative x squared equals negative 4. I'm going to divide by negative 1 on each side. I get x squared is equal to 4. So I've now isolated the x squared. So now I can square root each side. And I'll write plus and minus root 4 here, because when I square root, I got to have a positive or negative answer. And I get x is equal to plus and minus 2. Now, I like you to split that sometimes just so you know that it's two different answers, x equal 2 or x equal negative 2. But for right now, plus and minus 2 is okay.